My name's Nico, and this summer I got to do something that most 12-year-old kids don't get to do. I got to take a scuba diving trip in Mexico. This trip was so inspiring in so many ways, and I wanted to share it. I got to dive with my buddy Kai, and I also learned how to make cool air bubble rings with my dive instructor Edgar. But I also got to learn how to film underwater. This was so cool because I could share all of my experiences with my friends and family that don't get to dive. In the process of learning how to film underwater, I had some difficulties, like my thumb getting in the frame, or my dive instructor Annie ruining my shot, or maybe I was ruining hers. But in the end, I somewhat got the hang of it, and I even got to do flips with sea lions. The juvenile and female sea lions would do flips in return. They were very playful and always fun to hang out with. But you didn't want to mess with the big bull sea lion. He was the leader of the sea lion harem. Once, when I was filming a green sea turtle, I accidentally crossed the line of its territory. It was pretty scary, but I got a pretty cool close-up shot of the bull. The ocean, with all of its creatures in it, is so amazing and wonderful, and I care about it. We need to start working together to fix some of the major issues that the ocean faces, like plastic pollution. There are so many cool animals in this ocean that need our help. We got to see lots of these animals during our day dives, but a lot of these animals behave very differently in the day than they do at night. And some of these animals only come out at night. I'm very lucky that I got an opportunity to film these creatures in action on the night dive that we took. There were so many amazing animals on this dive. These animals that we saw during the night dive were so inspirational and beautiful, like the hermit crabs, moray eels, and sand rays. But while they were amazing, one of the most amazing creatures by far had to be the whale shark. I have read about them in magazines or seen them in TV shows or movies, but nothing compares to actually seeing these gentle giants right next to you in real life. Even the baby ones were at least 15 feet and probably weigh more than a car. To give you some perspective, here's a clip of Kai swimming next to one. On this trip, whale sharks aren't the only giant animals that we saw. We also hopped onto the Zodiacs to search for dolphins and whales. These incredible mammals were so huge, and I'm very lucky that I got to see a whale underwater, even though I didn't get to film it.
Gotcha.
Another thing we did a lot of on this trip was marine biology, with the scientist on board, Dr. Carlos Sanchez. This was so awesome because I've always wanted to be a marine biologist ever since I was 3 years old. In fact, I've always wanted to be a scuba diver ever since I was 3. I'm so grateful to my dive instructor Annie and my mom for helping me realize this dream. This lobster and this fascinating octopus that's trying to eat a clam that I think it knows is just too big for it to eat are just some wonderful examples of the extraordinary things that I saw on this trip. These animals are incredible, and I really hope that they can help other people realize the beauty of the ocean and maybe even be inspired to help protect